What's up, YouTube?
Is that the intro?
I don't know. I'm horrible. Here, let me hold the camera.
Why?
Because you're better at that stuff.
So what's this video?
It's an update.
This is where we're at so far?
Yes, I'm starting to break my eyes.
This is where we're at so far, down at the property. You all saw the bridge video, and we actually just went across it again, and it's got a couple more little problems on it since we've been down here last.
That are all fixable.
Yeah, it's aggravating. You do a little more fixing on that, but it's not really I don't think that's really video worthy, is it?
I don't know, we'll see.
I don't know. Yeah, we'll see how in depth it gets and go from there. But we've seen a few comments on the last video of people kind of wanting to see where we're at on the property, and we've had Brian down here. This is the guy we've been having working for us. He's got the excavator and he's got his loader on top of the hill up there, and he did have his bop guy down here, but he's using it on a couple other jobs right now. But he's worked like the past 3 days.
Yeah.
The past 3 days.
Yeah, we ended up taking about a month and a half off.
Yeah, well, it rained for about like 2 weeks straight.
Yeah, well, it was weird rain. It would rain enough that it would completely screw you from coming down here and working. But is what it is. Because
obviously it's kind of a mud bog down here. Since then, I came down and right past the boat, I bush hogged that part down there again. But I didn't bush hog any of this stuff because I figured with his equipment and stuff, he was going to make a mess. And he actually tracks around like a cat. So you can't really tell he's even gone up through there. So I obviously need to bush hog that. But
all this needs weed eated. I'm going to have to come down here with the weed eater and knock all this out. Because it's got too much metal crap in it to mow it with a mower.
And obviously, some people are probably asking, why don't you have your guys' skid steer down here working? Well, we don't have a trailer still, but that's probably going to change this week, I would say. What you think?
I hope so.
Y'all guys
I'm tired of talking about a trailer.
Yeah, we definitely need to get a trailer to get ours down here. And then we were also looking at, like, there's all kinds of stuff that needs picked up everywhere.
There's a lot of metal. We gotta get in these piles and get all the metal out.
I mean, we're gonna need. Amy's aggravated because it's probably gonna end up being more money, but we're definitely gonna need a grapple bucket for the skid steer.
I think Justin just wants a gravel bucket.
Yeah, well, there's all kinds of, there's dead trees everywhere, and I was messing with in Mom and Dad's backyard. You can't really pick the trees up. I mean, you can get out and cut them up with a chainsaw and then go around and pick them up, but it's easier just to go up and pick. It's like that thumb on that excavator right there. He just picks it up and moves it. That's how he did this big pile up here. And then I guess he got on the loader and pushed it all into a pile. We'll go up there and show you in a second, but we just wanted to, not sure if there's going to be a lot of working in this video. What do you think? We don't know yet.
I don't know. We might.
We're not sure yet because, here you're going to.
Yeah.
We're not 100% sure yet because it's Sunday, 6 o'clock, and we just got done filming we branded me today on the BellLife.com. If you want to check that out, you go to TheBellLife.com and check that out. But it's supposed to rain Monday and Tuesday, and then we got to come down. Hopefully, if it's dried out enough, maybe Wednesday or Thursday, and film the BellLife Bangs videos down here, of course. But and then we got to get a trailer in between all of that, and we're not sure if this vlog is going to go up on Tuesday or Thursday, so kind of bear with us. Not really sure how much work we're going to do in this video, but I thought maybe it's a good idea to do where we're at so far.
Yeah.
So
it's starting to cool down. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks it'll be cool enough for us to actually get up here and do some work without dying.
Yeah, it's like 92 today, but it's, hopefully fall's coming and we can get a freaking crap load of stuff down here. But we're trying, but hopefully, I don't know how Amy's going to edit all this. She can maybe input some footage. All right, well, I skipped the bridge. Up here and got the weed eater ready. Amy's going to go do some weed eating. We got our hands full. Still the same from the last vlog. Of when we first got the place.
Yeah.
To where we are now. That's kind of the point of this.
It's a little grown up.
Yeah, we didn't want to just do a video. Hey, this is the left side of the property and this is what happened, because a lot of stuff has happened up there. We're going to show you that, and then she can input the footage, but maybe input the footage of the chicken coop used to be there, and the little freaking blue thing garage used to be here.
Right.
And then there's still a bunch of crap, obviously, but think if I hint grapple bucket enough, maybe we can get a grapple bucket and get down here and pick some stuff up. But we can't get down here because we don't have a trailer. So need to get a trailer first.
I guess, yeah.
We'll hop on the Rhino. Keep her running. Hopefully, Amy's inputting the footage.
I'm gonna give it my best.
Okay. I'm either gonna flip, or I'm gonna hit something like that, or a boat, or a portalet. I have no idea how to do this. Look at this field. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh. So I think the first time I did this was on the tractor right there. Came up this hill, and obviously right here was the big chicken coop.
Well, right there was the chicken coop. Right here was a gate.
Yeah, the gate. And all of this, the sun's in the camera. So like I said, I haven't bush hogged this again because I thought he was gonna make a eat it, but he's like, I guess nimble as a cat. Nothing's even being touched up here. Doesn't seem like, so I need to bush hog this.
Once we go up a little further, they'll see what's been touched.
But if I mean, even from this view right here, she puts that other footage in. I mean, we wanted all this wide open, and then eventually all of this graded out as good as we can, and then grass seed this, and then all of this. I'm going to keep all of this mowed from the corner up there of the woods all the way back to the back side of the property. All is going to be mowed, and then all of this crap is all going to be graded out. And we still haven't decided what we're going to do with the cabin just yet, but we're still bouncing around different ideas. Obviously, you all will see all that from the process, but let's pull up here a little bit. So there used to be, when I first did this, a trail up to the right, and then a trail down to the left, and there was a big, huge, ginormous, I don't even know what you call that, mess right here. And there was messes all over the place. And then, like I said in older videos on this land, we couldn't get close to the house because there's all kinds of crap everywhere still. For instance, we'll go show you.
We had a bush hog and didn't know it.
Yeah, for instance, a bush hog. I'm not sure if it's any bigger than the one we got, but
It's significantly bigger.
that, there's a bush hog, all this freaking crap, chairs, satellite dishes, freaking all kinds of crap.
A lot of aluminum.
And then, I mean, just saw horses, and then there's a bunch more crap. Obviously, like we told Brian, we wanted, that's the road that goes up the, whatever you call
Holler.
it. Yeah, up the holler. And I wanted like 10, 15 feet of tree line running all the way up the edge of the property straight back, and that's kind of what we did. But we still need to continue along the house back here. But, and then if you can just, as she's putting this footage back in, I mean, there is a huge difference that's happened back here, obviously, with that 20-foot pile of crap.
Well, most of the trees and brush, we gotta clean out some of the other stuff.
Up.
Found a hay baler.
Yeah, found a hay baler.
It's an old New Holland.
He sent me a picture. Maybe if we remember, I'll send this to Amy, the picture that Brian sent me. He's like, hey, did you all know you had a hay baler down here? I don't know if it was sitting right there or where it was at, but just all kinds of crap. I think it still works.
It looks like it's been tangled up pretty bad.
New Highland hay baler. Got Gene up there and stuff. But that's the hay baler. Let me go up here to the other end. Let's see. So there's and then we found some other things on the property too. Like a tree stand right there.
Not one tree stand, but
inputted the footage, but this is the corner when I first came around on the bush hog and made this circle right here. And believe it or not, one of those limbs right there, I don't know if y'all remember in the videos, but of course the same eye where I thought I killed myself at the house when I was burying the, what are those called? The downspouts for the gutters. When we first got this property, when I was making the first line down this tree line with the bush hog, one of those limbs smacked me and I went, that screwed me up for what, another week?
I think a couple of days.
Yeah, I don't know. And I don't know, we should have that angle, this angle right here on camera too, right?
This is a really, really nice view. If the house wasn't there, it'd be a really, really nice view. But. Yeah,
because it kind of, the house kind of makes it look like a shit view from here because the house is kind of shit. But, like I said, we're still deciding what we're going to do with that. But we don't know. We don't know yet. I mean, there's still some, you know, dead trees in this tree line down through here and stuff. And it's just, I get overwhelmed pretty easy with, you know, obviously we have a lot going on with all the, is that tree dead too down there at the bottom? Look at that.
She's had better days.
Not looking the healthiest, but, you know, we got a lot going on with all of the social media and all the different channels and the website. And then we're working on something, you know, Trey always says, you know, we're working on, well, we really are working on something. We were working on something before we lost our main channel that we couldn't announce to y'all because everything kind of went to crap in a handbasket, but we're coming back strong from that. And it's funny, you know, they always say at the end of the movies when something bad happens, like I think it was the end of Transformers, like it was one of the, a lot of the movies where like the whole city's burnt down. They're like, what do we do now? It's like, oh, we rebuild. So that's what we've been doing for the past year and a half, right?
Yeah, 2 years.
Rebuilding. So don't know if there's going to be, like I said before, a whole lot of working in this video or not. Like we need to, obviously the steps would be here is get the bridge 100% ready to go. Since we've been down here, something heavy has went across the bridge. None of this stuff was already here before, what am I trying to say? Before we fixed the bridge, and he tracks around the bridge and doesn't go across the bridge. But something heavy went across the bridge and kind of, we'll just show you in this video. Jack some of the concrete up a little bit, but hopefully we can hillbilly fix that, engineer it a little bit better. But we need to fix the bridge, get a trailer for our skid steer, get the skid steer down here, and obviously I have no idea how to really operate the thing that well, so we hopefully can do some learning down here. But the picture for the future here would be, well, the main picture would be hopefully we have houses and garages and all kinds of cool stuff down here. But my picture in my head, I don't know about Trey and Amy, but my picture in my head would be for that cabin to disappear, get all of this stuff graded out, get grass growing, get it all nice and cut like our yard at the house, and then decide what we're going to do from there. Because I honestly think the cabin is,
it's going to be a lot of work.
It's going to be, I mean,
a lot of people don't know, but there's 2 windows on the back of that cabin and a door. And the window on the right has gotten so much water in it, the floor and the wall is mildewed, which we didn't discuss. And then our guy, Brian, our friend / family, that wall where the big picture window is into the kitchen, it has been getting water for years, as long as the house has been up.
Yeah, like the neighbor, when we were fixing the bridge, he came up, he's drove down a bunch, and we haven't really talked to him, and he talked to us when we were fixing the bridge. And like, you know, that place is obviously not built right at all. Supposedly, he was saying when they were building it, they didn't attach I don't know what he's talking about, but like the house to the piers that it's supporting on, so it's not really attached. But I mean, it's been sitting there a while. I mean, I just don't know if it's worth it to put any money into that, or if we should just do another chicken coop video and rip that place down, level that out, and then decide, because obviously, you know, the little Kubota that we got and the tractor, Amy doesn't want to, but once we get all this stuff under control, we're not going to need the tractor or the Kubota because we have the skid steer. So maybe talk about getting rid of both of those things and taking that money and put it in towards a zero-turn mower, which is what we're going to need down here because there's a crap load of grass that's going to need cut.
Well, we'll need a mower, but when you have 30 acres or 28 acres, you need a just a small little blue tractor. I don't think we need the Kubota, but we definitely need the New Holland.
What do you need it for?
A lot of things.
Explain.
Justin.
That's an argument.
You all leave
That's
it in
an
the
argument
comments.
me and Amy have. The tractor.
If you have land,
Yeah.
because Justin's never had 28 acres before. If you have land, a tractor comes in use on a lot of different things.
So here's the things. But when you have a 12,000-pound skid steer, what can a skid steer do that the tractor can't?
I'm not saying that a skid
That the
steer.
tractor
There's times where you're not going to want to run a skid steer with tracks on your freshly mowed lawn when you can run a tractor over it.
But the tractor doesn't have a loader.
I know, Justin.
And-
You're not going to win this argument with me.
and
All I'm
it's got
saying
a
is
bush-
I think we need to keep the New Holland.
And it's got a bush hog on it, and we only needed that to get all this under control.
It looks under control.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, leave a comment down below. It makes no sense to me, but well, you know, you all know the plan, hopefully, and we haven't even touched any of the. You all have seen what's on top of the ridge. I don't know if Amy's pointing it up there or not, but you already seen what's on top of the ridge. Just that flat spot up there and stuff. It's really cool. We have not touched any of this. Obviously, all this will be cool for hopefully 4-wheeler trails and stuff like that in the future. But
Yep.
it's just how endless is it? What we need to do?
We're probably looking at a 5-year
Plan. Yeah.
I mean, just by the time we get everything built, the barns and the...
Right now, plan would be probably just to leave the cabin the way that it is, get all of this land under control, get all this graded, get everything cleaned up, get everything burnt and disappeared, get grass starting to grow here, and get all this manageable.
Yeah.
And then decide what we're going to do with it, because obviously all this stuff, so, I mean, you all know how expensive all this stuff is. It's just a lot.
It's a lot.
And I get overwhelmed really easily.
Yeah, not me so much.
Yeah, nothing's a big deal. Amy's like, no, a bridge could fall down and nothing's a big deal. We'll just fix it.
No, what I specifically said was
I'll show you the bridge. It's so aggravating because I know everything we did was free, but it felt like it was a
lot of work.
It was a decent amount of work, and we only replaced 10 ties, and there's like 2 or 3 more that need. So chances are we're probably just going to go to freaking Menards or Lowe's or Home Depot and buy we need 10-foot ties, but there's nowhere around that sells 10-foot ties around us. And talk to buddies at the railroad, and you know they can't. 10-foot ties are kind of hard to get a hold of. So
all I said though on the bridge was I've never been in a situation that I couldn't think my way out of.
Yeah.
You just gotta.
Well, I can think my way out of it. We need to replace the other 10 ties.
That's what I'm saying.
That are on the bridge, and then fix the spot that's broken again now.
But you can't get mad about stuff. You just have to.
Well, the problem is the trailer that we're looking at is 8 foot wide. So when you go across the bridge, you're going to have to be dead nuts on both sides not to drop a really expensive skid steer and a trailer through the bridge.
Well, you got to be dead on.
I got to be dead on, yeah.
Don't have a bad day.
Don't have a bad day. But we're going to keep riding around and show you all the property. You know, it's long and a lot of talking, but we like to keep you all involved in everything that's going on in our lives, and this is obviously a pretty huge part of what's going on in our lives right now, right? So hopefully she showed you before all this. All this. A bunch of footage. This video might actually end up being pretty long, you know? thing we found out is the guy we got this place from, I'm just gonna call him a clown because
he's a nice guy.
I know he's a nice guy, but who in the world puts a fence line on somebody else's property? So
yeah, that's sort of an issue.
Yeah, it's really stupid. He did a lot of stupid things, which is really aggravating, but because it's our property now, so it doesn't matter. But the fence line, can they see it in that picture?
Yeah.
The fence line's right over there. So this is like 25 feet or something stupid. This all the way, and I really like that area right there. It took me forever to clear all that freaking crap out. I don't know if she's got it in the shot or not, but all of this up through there. I followed the fence line with the bush hog all the way around. And then all of this through here, this took a few trees down. I tried to save just for some shade, but turns out this 20 or 25 feet or whatever is not our land. So there's 5 acres in front of this with a house down by the road, and she actually owns this land. And when
super nice.
Yeah, she's nice, but I'm saying, who in the world puts the fence line on somebody else's land?
Honey, I don't know.
So now we're, you know, the lady up front's maybe possibly talking about selling within a couple years or something. Maybe down the road we can get that, or hopefully maybe work a deal out with, we can buy this 25 feet or whatever, because it would be really, this is a nice big flat spot down here.
Right.
And it would be nice to, you know, have this, but
of course we're not mowing it until we either come to a deal with her on the.
Well, yeah, that's what we even said. We even said that.
Yeah, we'll purchase it from you.
No, well that, and I'm very anal, and stopping mowing right there really drives me crazy, because I want to keep all this mowed, but she doesn't want us to mow it because she doesn't want there to be any confusion. I don't really understand it, because, you know, I'd really like it to look nice, but, and obviously we got to get down here probably this week and bush hog with all this stuff again, but just kind of need a mower. It's only about 10 or 12 inches tall right now, but anyways, we found that out. You all didn't know about that that's 25 feet right there is technically not ours, so. And obviously, with the footage, hopefully she's inputting all this, this has changed a lot. I mean, this grass was taller, or these weeds were taller than the rhino.
I can remember the first time we came down here on the rhino. It was ridiculous.
Probably just use that footage.
Yeah.
That's what we did. We kind of came down the field, down through here, and then rode the fence line back up.
Well, yeah.
There's the bridge right there. They can see it. Can they see it?
Oh, yeah. They can see a corner of it.
So you all saw when we were fixing it, I pointed the camera up here, and that's the... right there?
Yep.
That's the bridge.
There it is.
And then the land goes way up that way.
Goes up to the top of the ridge.
And then there was another fence. Well, right, I don't know if you can see my hand, right here, right in front of the bumper of the rhino, that went all the way up to that fence, and then all the way down to that mess right there that I need to clear out.
We gotta clear out still.
Got to clear out still, and there was a gate right there that was open. So that was the 25 acres or whatever,
Right.
from here up the hill all the way back to where we just were.
And then the 3 acres was back here.
That's the start. Still got that little patch right there, of course. Amy and them are up there working up by the house. But obviously we ripped that fence down.
Really, all of the fence needs ripped down because we're never going to use it. So that's probably going to be. Yeah, I got it in stock. That's probably going to be one of the next things because that'd be fairly easy to do. Oh, there's the rinker.
Got bullet holes in it from the BellLife bags. I'll go down and show you all the bridge, but this is this is going to be a pretty long video. So this might just be the video kind of where we're at, because we really haven't. We've done like ripping the barn down and getting the trailer out of
yeah,
here.
they've seen all that.
Specific videos. So we still have a bunch of stuff to do. We gotta get our there's a few people that we know that like to scrap, get all the rest of this metal out of here, and once all the metal's out, we gotta get all this stuff graded out and then get grass stuff, or grass seed, what am I trying to say, planted. There's a little bit to do still, but we're making progress. I'll go show them the bridge.
Eventually we have to grade out this road too and make it so that it could be just so that it could be a little bit of a nicer ride. This side isn't horrible. There's a few bad spots, but
As we roll by. So we got. So this has happened since we fixed it. This concrete broke and that little 4x4. So maybe, like Amy was saying, if we get a couple 6x6s or something and kind of fix this, fell in right here down at the bottom. So that's kind of a no bueno for going over with a skid steer and a trailer. What do you think, Amy?
yeah.
And then there's a couple more. Something's heavy as went across it, but I guess that was the test, and it kind of passed. But there's a couple more ties you can't really tell with that, but it's rotted out. But we'll do some more, maybe some more working with this thing.
BellLife ingenuity there.
Yeah.
Some engineering.
But I'm holding. So I'm not sure. Probably just go ahead and end it here, because with her inputting all that other footage and stuff, it'll be pretty long. You know, because I went around and showed with the tractor and stuff. So just kind of wanted to give you all an update. You all seem to like the bridge video, and we haven't been slacking down here. We've been doing stuff behind the scenes you all haven't seen, obviously. We just showed you, but that's kind of where we are. As soon as we get this other stuff going, we'll get back with you, but with the trailer and everything. But that's where we're at. Like, share, and subscribe. Of course, subscribe to our new channel, The BellLife Bangs. Subscribe to Ask the BellLife, and what is it? TheBellLife.com. If you want to see where we got branded. All the links will be in the description. Thanks. See y'all.